Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Boisterous coming to you with some more core action out of the map Whirlwind LE. It's a little bit old, but, you know, whatever. YOLO. I mean, right? Yeah, YOLO. So anyway, up here in the top right-hand corner, we have a MITCH as our red Terran player, and up here in the top left-hand corner, we have Leonarth, who's actually part of core, but he was being a punk in this game, so he doesn't have the tag on. And, you know, I'm gonna let it slide, but listen, you're a punk. I just want you to know that. Just in general, in every way, shape, and form. Punk. So anyway, it's going to be PvT. It's going to be on Whirlwind. This is a map that, you know, it saw a lot of play back in the day. It hasn't seen so much play lately. It's a really cool map. This is one of my more favorite maps in the map pool. It has a really nice, easy to capture 3 bases. The 4th base is like hard, it's dangerous to take, but it isn't impossible, which is an issue with a lot of maps where the 4th base is either way too easy to take or freaking impossible. Like there are just some maps in the map pool right now that you can't physically take a 4th. Especially in the DTL map pool because they use Fighting Spirit, and you cannot possibly take a 4th in Fighting Spirit. That stuff is insane. I have no idea. I've never seen anybody hold the 4th in that game ever in that map. It's just God, that was a great Beard War map, but man, I do not believe it transfers to StarCraft 2. Units move way too fast. It's not nearly easy enough to react to run-bys. But anyway, we are going to have Leonarth sending the probe out. He's being sneaky. He's doing the counterclockwise. He's doing the counterclockwise scout. So even though he's gonna scout his opponent last, it's still the right way to scout. You never scout clockwise. That's how you lose games. That's how you just throw them away. But it's all good. We are going to have our Terran player continuing to build up his units. He does have 2 barracks on the way, so we are going to see some level of Reaper play, I would expect, because I don't know why you'd build 2 barracks and then put a reactor on one. So I'm expecting it's going to be like Reapers from this barracks and maybe Marines from this one, because I somehow doubt it's going to be double Reapers. Or maybe he's just factory rushing. Maybe I'm a complete punk. Maybe he's just factory rushing. That also doesn't make any sense to me. But that's okay, I guess. I was really expecting Reapers, but he's just not going to make Reapers. He's just going to taunt me. Taunt me with his 2nd barracks. What is his plan? What is he doing? What is going on? Mitch, what are you doing? What? I don't... Alright. That build makes no sense, so I'm going to go back over to Leonarth. Leonarth also doing some silly stuff. It looks like he wants to expand. He definitely has the minerals to expand. Is he going to steal a Nexus? No, he's not going to proxy Nexus, right? Because that'd be silly. That'd be silly. No. Okay. So Mitch, continuing to bank gas. Man, this is some high-level play right here. I didn't even check what ranks these guys were, but man, this is up there. We do have the missile turret coming up. Always nice to have the missile turret at the 4-minute and 40-second mark. An easy 2 minutes before any opponents can get actual air up. Definitely the right play here. We have the Tech Lab finally coming down on the barracks. He's finally going to be able to start using that gas. We'll have to see. Is there going to be a factory? There's probably going to be a factory, considering the fact that he has 300 gas. No, there's going to be a bunker. No. Mitch saying, listen, Boisterous, stop with your logic, okay? You make too much sense, which means that you make no sense. And thusly, I will place a bunker. And Leonarth continuing to not expand, instead going for a robotics facility and double forge off of 1 base. That is definitely a play. I'm not going to say if it's the right play or the wrong play, but hint, it's the wrong play. We have 2 assimilators finally coming up for Leonarth. So he might have the gas to build double upgrades, but then he's going to have absolutely no other money ever. We have Mitch going for 1 upgrade of himself. He might be going for a +1 timing attack with just Marines, with no combat shield and no stim. It's a possibility. I doubt it's going to happen, and if it happens, I know it's not going to work, but it's there. It's potential. I'm not even sure if I would really call that a timing attack. I would just call that a bad attack. Well, let's be honest. That's what all timing attacks are. Am I right? Am I right? Scrubs. Anyway, we are going to have these Marines continuously popping out from Mitch. Just making them up. 9 Marines. Because that's what you want when you're in a PvT. You want 9 Marines versus 3 Zealots and a Mothership Core. And Observers warping out from Leonarth. Neither player has taken an expansion yet. Leonarth definitely has the money to do it, but he refuses. He utterly refuses. Instead, he's going to go up to 4 gates with double expansions, with double upgrades and a robotics facility off of 1 base, because 1 base can definitely support all that. As you can clearly tell from the gas count, he will easily be able to get those double upgrades and all of that stuff up. It looks like he's building a sentry instead of opting to start an upgrade. Still not quite sure what he got this forge for, but he got it. And we have Mitch continuously producing units. Just gonna keep going. It's gonna make it happen. He finally has a factory. Still doesn't have a starport. It looks like he hold position blocks his own ramp. Will this SCV figure it out? Oh, yeah, the SCV. Oh, nope. Mitch, the SCV didn't get down there. Mitch. Hey, Mitch, the SCV needs to be on this side of the wall. There we go. All right, Mitch figured it out. No. What is happening? Why is he hold positioning this? Is this on hold position? What is Mitch doing? Alright, the SCV is swinging around. Oh, it got out. It got out. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of that SCV. Oh my god, it looks like the SCV is just going to be going for scouting because expanding is for chumps. And we finally have 1 upgrade started from the 2 forges for Leonarth. It's about halfway done. He's doing okay with it. Doesn't have a second upgrade yet. It's almost capped out on Chrono Boost. Should probably Chrono Boost out that upgrade. That would be a strong choice at this point. Definitely has plenty of money still. Definitely needs more pylons. He's building 3 more pylons at the same time. Doesn't need that many pylons, but you know, it'll be nice. He'll be able to build quite a few units with that. And it looks like Leonarth getting ready for an attack here, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, this game has basically been wrong in every way that I've said that it's going to go. So it's probably not going to happen. It looks like we do have a What? Why? This doesn't even make sense. Like, here you can build the planetary and put pressure on. Here you can kind of build the planetary and put pressure on. Here it's like, oh no, he took a base that's reasonably close to mine. I guess I'll just wait and then go kill it. Because... like, you're not going to be aggressive with this command center. I don't understand Mitch's logic here. Now, granted, you're probably not going to be aggressive with a lot of command centers, but listen, with the level of play I've seen right now, I could see proxy planetary fortresses. That's actually what I expected when he dropped the engineering bay at like 3 minutes. But no, it's gonna be 3 port cloaked banshees off of 1 base, and 1 base that's way too far away to actually transfer probes, and thus will never ever actually get saturated. Actually, it might just be 3 port banshees. It might not be cloak. That might have been an overstep. I'm sorry. It looks like he's building up an armory. Is he gonna try to upgrade his banshees, his 3 port banshees off of 1 base? Mitch, that's adorable. I just want to like scruff your head and be like, "Ah, Mitch, you can't do that. That's not how upgrades work. They're way too expensive. They're way too expensive, Mitch." Oh, he doesn't realize that. So instead, he's just gonna be muling this extra command center, even though he really just needs gas. Like, he can mule his main base. He just needs the other extra 2 gas over here, and he would be fine. It looks like we are going to have massive banshees in production here. 3 port banshees. Still not enough gas to build out of all 3 ports at the same time. He might be able to get 2 in production. Maybe. He should be able to get 2 in production. He can get 2 in production right now. However, it looks like he is not paying attention to that. And instead, we're going to go back over to Leonarth, where he is building out Colossi. He's building a Twilight Council. He might be going for Blink at this point, but his army is still primarily Zealots, and that primarily Zealots army could prove to be issueless. Should Mitch manage to attack with his 2 at a time Banshee production. The scariest of all Banshee productions. Yeah, just 2 at a time. And it's not even really 2 at a time. He can kind of build, he can almost build 2 at a time, but he'll run out of money way before the first one finishes. Every time. You should probably start building another one. You should probably get some from refineries over here. He does have a refinery with a SCV. And he's now building more SCVs. He could have probably transferred them, especially considering the fact that any observer worth its salt would have already scouted this out. I'm pretty sure the observer scouted it out. No, the observer didn't scout it out. The observer didn't feel like flying up north enough. This is way too northernly for an observer to be. Look at like frostbite up here. It's cold. That was a geology joke. Haha. Looks like we do have 2 armories coming out from Mitch. He's gonna double upgrade off of 3-port Banshee. Yep, okay. No, definitely want to just rub it. Definitely just want to like give him a noogie like an older brother and just be like, nah, that's not how that works. It's really not how that works. He is getting +1 attack though. Is he gonna be going for +1 armor? Where's? Oh right. Wait, what? Okay, all right. Right. Vehicle and ship plating is the same thing. Right. When did they change that? Those definitely used to be 2 different things. Unless I'm just being a complete scrub and an idiot, but I'm pretty sure there used to be 4 upgrades at an armory. Oh well, whatever. They probably changed it a while ago, and I'm just completely clueless and out of pace. But you know what? You need me as a commentator, so haha, try to kick me out now. Haha, I know all your secrets. So anyway, we have Leonarth continuing to build up his forces. At a significant supply lead, he finally takes his expansion. 15-minute nat. Definitely a solid plan out of Leonarth here. Might be going for a 3rd at some point soon, but I highly doubt it. Instead, it looks like he's just going to be building up a Zealot force. He did get a Twilight Council, but that was really just to get that +2/+2 off of those double forges. And he might now finally be able to support all of this crap he got, but probably not. He doesn't even have extended Thermal Lance on the way. He might... I don't know what he's doing. I'm clueless. I have no idea what's going on. He pulls all of his probes. Every single one of his probes. What? Why? What? 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 What is happening? Why is all... What? What is he doing? What? Leonarth. Dude, seriously? You pulled every probe on your minerals and just sent them to your 3rd? Did you think you had a base here? What the hell? What is happening in this game? This is bizarro StarCraft. What? Huh? He has 15 idle probes right now. Just here. He has 15 idle probes literally sitting right there. Does he have any more idle probes around the map? He has 16, 17. He has 17 idle probes currently. Unless there's another one somewhere else. It looks like he will finally see the base. Yeah, there we go. He almost didn't see the base, but he saw the base, so it's all good. He is going to be going right in for the attack. Now, still doesn't have charge for these zealots, because charge is for chumps. He's not targeting the Orbital Commando Refinery, obviously a much more high-value target, but he does manage to get it. Mitch not having any sort of lift shenanigans. He doesn't want that. And we have the massive air army from Mitch coming out. Now, of course, there is a small number of stalkers with this army, with an emphasis on small. This is not a lot of stalkers. It looks like the Banshees might see this happening. Now they're going to try to fly over it, but there is an observer. They don't even care. Oh, the observer. The observer just being a punk. Just being annoying. Looks like the natural from Mitch might be starting to take fire here, but no, he's pulling back. He's going to go try to defend against these Banshees. The Banshees are going to find the 15... the 15 probes that are just patiently sitting there waiting to be annihilated by Banshees. This is brutal. That was brutal. That was a massacre. Oh my god, it looks like the Vikings landing in the natural, trying to do as much damage as possible, but the base trade has started. Leonarth going in for the attack. He's going to be going up for the main base. The bio army from Mitch, not formidable at all. And Leonarth winning this game off of just a solid macro victory. I mean, just absolutely no mistakes the entire game. It was impressive to see a player play as flawlessly as Mitch did. And as Leonarth did. They both, I mean, they're starting the new meta right here. You know, Jon Snow, take notes, all right? Johnny Rico, this is what you should learn. You should learn how to play this. I know, Johnny Rico, you're a Zerg player, but just study this. Study this game. You'll know how to play against the new meta of your opponents. Just learn. You gotta learn. It looks like Leonarth has gotten both of his Nexuses sniped. Mitch should probably fly a building away. Because there's no pylons for Mitch. There's no probes with this army either. So if he manages to kill off all of the probes, which he is absolutely not going to do, what happened to the rest of the Vikings? Did the Vikings get mobbed by the probes? How did I... Oh, I'm so sad I missed that. God, man, I suck at observing. I was way too focused on Leonarth winning the game here. Really, Mitch, you could float away a building and be perfectly fine. Instead, it looks like it is going to be an elimination race, and it looks like the elimination race is going to go to Leonarth. Because as soon as these starports are done, it's done, and these stalkers are easily going to be able to pick off the last one. And there, Leonarth is victorious. It's the most ridiculous game in the world. I'm disappointed in both of you. Just by the way, Mitch, you and your 3-port Banshees off of 1 base. Leonarth, you and your 4 gateway robo double upgrades off of 1 base. I'm disappointed. I just want you both to know that, just as a general stance on what happened, on what transpired in this game.